Also, Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu says there are no plans to increase university fees. Speaking at Kabianga University during the celebrations to mark 10 years since the university received its charter, the CS further said, contrary to recent reports, there are no plans to privatize public universities. Machogu's sentiments at the back of questions from members of parliament on the rationale of raising university fees, saying the move will make higher education costly and out of reach for students from poor backgrounds.
When vice-chancellors converged in Mombasa and unanimously agreed to raise university fees threefold from the current 16,000 to 48,000 shillings, it was viewed as the viable quick fix for the financially crippled public universities. Turns out that this will not be done, going by an assurance from Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu.
And as government, we have not been able to make a decision on matters school fees. So government is continuing giving money the way we have.
Speaking at Kabianga University, Machogu also rubbished talks of privatizing public universities, terming those pushing the talk busybodies.
I think busybodies from somewhere, they say government is privatizing universities. There is nothing like that.
It has been nearly a month since Trade and Investment Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria emerged with the surprise announcement that the government was in talks with private investors to privatize public universities. According to Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu, such a fundamental decision can only emanate from the Minister of Education. Meanwhile, when Principal Secretary for Higher Education Beatrice Inyangala appeared before the National Assembly's Education Committee, members of Parliament looked uncomfortable to sanction the proposal to hike university fees.
Is to consider a proposal by the university vice-chancellors to review school fees from the current 16,000 to 48,000 per student.
Is this in good faith? Now, I would like you to compare this. Look at this, just a pause. All you are asking for vis-a-vis 1.8 billion for Open University.
In her presentation, the Higher Education Principal Secretary requested for additional 42 billion shillings. She said the allocation of 44 billion shillings meant for university capitation was not enough.
Supposing you get the 42.2 B, will you still continue thinking of giving parents the burden of paying school fees? Of paying these fees, which is 48 from 16, an increase of more than double.
Why would you be very willingly be establishing Open University and at the same time wanting to increase fees?
Our transition rate from secondary to university is at 10%. And yet, we may not be able to expand access to university using our universities face-to-face because of the cost.
Why don't you have a very clear way where we are able to see the money going to the university direct? Let it be even from your loans, from capitation, and from the household, and from research, so that this thing is clear. You know, right now you are giving us a global figure, which at the same time, it doesn't come out very clear.
Despite all the challenges, the State Department for Higher Education says 1 year will be enough to have all problems facing public universities fixed. Shadrach Meti, KTN News.
Right, on that note, we take our first break.